Hi, and welcome to another edition of CMS Forex News. I'm Christina Robinson, and today is Tuesday, February 12, 2008. Let's start in the UK, where inflation to consumers saw its annual rate notch up to a 7-month high at 2.2%. For the previous 3 months, the index had been running at 2.1%. CPI in monthly terms declined 0.7%, but as the result of post-Christmas sales on clothing, which happens every January. In the bigger picture, inflation was pushed up by higher prices for gasoline and food. Core inflation, however, managed to decline in annual terms. UK retail prices increased to 4.1% in annual terms in January. In monthly terms, the index saw a similar decline as we observed in the CPI, also a result of post-holiday discounts. Retail sales rose at the fastest pace in 4 months, jumping to a yearly pace of 2.6%. This compares to last month's rather weak 0.3% measure. The British Retail Consortium noted that consumer spending on food, mainly as a result of higher prices, overcame a continued slump in clothing. The pound-dollar pair gained last evening after the strong retail sales data, but retreated during European trading to set a low near 1.9450. After the markets digested the UK inflation figures, the pound shot up 150 pips from this low, breaking above yesterday's high, and is now testing a resistance level that stood last Thursday. On a daily chart, we see that this pair has been in a 1,700 pip downtrend between November and January, as the Bank of England began its campaign of easing interest rates. The pair found support near 1.94 in late January, following rapid cuts by the Fed, and has now retested that support level a second time. Investor confidence unexpectedly improved this month in both Germany and the Eurozone. Expectations were for the ZEW economic sentiment to continue declining. The positive development may indicate that investors can see a cautious recovery by mid-year. The euro-dollar pair responded to the better-than-expected news with about a 100 pip climb. It broke through yesterday's high, setting a high slightly above 1.46. The dollar-yen pair recovered after its sell-off to start the week as stocks in the U.S. rallied for a second straight day. Today, the Dow was up as much as 220 points. Markets reacted positively to Warren Buffett's proposal plan to take on $800 billion of liability in municipal bonds currently insured by 3 troubled firms. The pound-yen, a favorite of carry trade, had a strong day, climbing 280 pips from its session low. Today's fundamental data from the UK, along with the bullish sentiment in equity markets, both benefited the pound in this pair. Tonight we will get data on producer inflation in New Zealand and Japan, consumer confidence from Australia and Japan's current account. Overnight, the UK continues its data-filled week with housing prices, its unemployment report, and the Bank of England quarterly inflation report. The Eurozone will unveil numbers on industrial production, while tomorrow the U.S. posts retail sales. And that's it for today's Forex News. Join us again tomorrow right here at CMSFX.com.